Dash.
Okay, Beer 11 looking to try and get a little bit of cover behind the rock, but there's so many players right down, knocking his door. Luxy as well gets rolled up on by Proxy, but two players have gone down. Luxy managed to find the knocks. He's still got some HP to go as Raze is lost to fall. And my goodness me, Luxy pops off.
And you expect him to. This is the guy that during the global finals in Malaysia, he was stepping up most of the time. Recently it's been Ryzen and Zuxi have been putting in most of the hard work, and I've been wondering.
He is going to be able to get that confirmed, so now it's a 4v2. Konita Power versus Bigatron Esports.
Yeah, so close right there. And I'm glad that's working out for Konita Power, but they sent it. They're on the edge, but it's not going to be favored. And Luxy dropping an early Christmas present right there.
Ryzen's holding some really nice angles on top of this roof. Definitely causing a little bit of a thorn in the side of Konita Power. But Konita Power is playing this very, very slowly. They do not want to make any mistakes here, but Luxy with this nade could definitely cause some trouble. Gets a bad bounce. Unfortunately, not able to get through that window for him. But this is still circle number 4. This blue zone's doing some damage. It is going to re-knock Rodini, and now there's only 2 members up. It's a 2v2 between these two squads.
Yeah, and very challenging kind of window for Luxy to try to weave that grenade right on into there. And it's gonna be something else over here. Luxy getting up close and personal here. Wants to get aggressive.
I think Konita Power's in trouble right now, especially Luxy with a great pre-fire. Is going to get that knock. I think that is only one member. Konita Power eliminated. Bigatron able to take them out. The blue zone helping out Bigatron Esports right when they needed it the most.
Really going to have to kind of go back to the drawing board and rethink their aggression. Blue Bees, though, take some shots.
What? Zuxi able to survive. So surprised that he was able to make it right there. Not sure exactly what happened. Aino-chan trying to throw that Molotov. Oh, and it's beautifully placed. Unfortunately, though, he does get knocked. Zuxi was just a little ahead of him right there. Now Blue Bees are in trouble.
I told Chan.
Too bad. But I think right now he's just trying to get to his team, but Zuxi, look at this angle. The great shimmies, though. Oh, Lupa. Not able, though, to get the return knock. Zuxi hit that beautiful laydown, and that's 2 down for Blue Bees.
2 down for Blue Bees, and Footballists are also... Oh, the pin, right? Come on, Ryzen. He's always in, always getting that information. Oh, but we were talking about the rotates just a couple moments ago. Footballists on the Bigatron.
You called it, and there goes Luxy. Man, with some great shots. Does get the 1 knock. Pieces up Soulk really well as he realizes that he's in big trouble. Bigatron is set up perfectly surrounding him. Man, just looking at their positioning, they're so good at putting themselves out of harm's way. He does end up catching Soulk as well. Luxy putting in the work right now. 2 kills so far. His vehicle's blown up, though. The rest of this team has to go and get him.
And I just gotta say, if I'm Blue Bees, you still have 2 up. You see the kill feed, you might want to go for that revenge and try to third-party this engagement. Now would be the perfect time for the Blue Bees to kind of get that backstab going on top of Bigatron.
Makes sense. I mean, they panned your teammate, Blue Bees. You know, you got to get that revenge. We'll see what they opt to do, though, as this next circle is about to pop. We'll figure out where all these teams are going to have to run on over to. It looks like a pretty fair one, as it does go back into the mainland. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see these teams continue to kind of hold their position. I think Bigatron, though, after that, I think they're happy with those 2 kills and have to try and find a different location.
We have 80% of the lobby alive on that east side. Hot Jukes, the majority of the squads are on that east side, all piled on top of one another. So regardless of that, whoever wins this fight between Bigatron and Footballists is going to be huge for that west side position.
There goes Lutz with the Uzi, is able to get a really solid knock. This is going to be a fair one, gets the confirm. Oh, but just too much. Yeah, the 3-man, 3v1, not much that he could do, and they're just picking Footballists apart. Regardless, oh, what a shot from Lavazin as he tries to get that second confirm. Not able to do it, though. They're going to be able to pick up their teammates.
High ground vantage points, but execute. Caught in a trap.
It's Bigatron. This is a 3v4, but now it's a 3v3 as they do end up getting the catch onto Fame Boys. He's going to get eliminated right here. So it's up to execute. They're not having the best start to this day that they want to. This would be huge for them. but Bigatron, trades going all over the place. Looks like a lot of 1v1s. Now I think it's us up to kill switch. 1v2. Can he make a play right here?
It's Fate told me that execute the team. They want to work on being more aggressive in these team fights. Kill switch, one of the top fraggers from the team. So if you're going to have a solo, this is the person you want to have up. 1v2.
Of course, the PMCO MVP having to go against pretty much the MVPs of this esports tournament. Bigatron, the heavy favorites here. Killswitch gonna have to make an insane play if he wants to take out these two members. Does get a good solid nade onto Zuxi. That's gonna put him down to half HP. But man, Bigatron's got the full reset. Oh, what a nade. Now, that's gonna be a 1v2. Here comes the second one. Oh, the third party though. The worst case scenario for Killswitch. He is in big trouble for Konina Power.
Konina Power, come on, relax. Routini, relax. That was Killswitch's moment.
As Loop snuck around to the west. Gravity be damned, we'll see just where they do end up going, but at the moment it looks like Loops are coming out on top. Yep, there we go. Team Secret eliminated. Southwestern side dominated as Loops snuck around to the west. Caught them unawares. Now have to move quite a distance as Bigatron continue their fight. The Classical Athletics, not a chance, mate. Affords them a lot of power here.
D-Man was saying on the desk that, you know what, Erangel might not be their big spot, but on these other maps, they seem to outperform, excel. They come off from a hot streak from yesterday, winning on a Sandhog, and now here again, they set themselves from a great position going forward. Really fantastic stuff from Bigatron. And you know, we're at the fourth game of the day. It was only a matter of time before they stepped up.
Konina Power now being pressured by the blue zone. Aerowolf Limax with the off angles, but they are going to fall, and now it's just two teams remain. Konina Power struggling as Bigatron hold it down and blank. My goodness me, the predictions go 2 for 2, as it is going to be Bigatron taking home on the top there, able to get on the swivel and land the shots as he needs to, but fights continue to break out as 4 Angry Men lose their players around them. Just Svan now left standing, a Bigatron with 4, Class Digital Esports with 4 as well. Only Svan, the solo player from 4 Angry Men.
Karofsky
Outcrop of headland between Class Digital Athletics and their tree line. Zuxi now can start to leverage his position. The smokes have cleared and the sprays can come through. A knock from Svan actually could prove disastrous for them as well. Luxy sends out over to the top and they know where Svan is as well. Looking for the nades as Class send out nades as well. Everybody just bullying 4 Angry Men, the last player there. Svan takes another little bit of damage, but he's not done just yet. We'll see what more he can do. I don't know how far he's going to go. Oh, Rise and falls
amongst the chaos. That's a great nade on the top side. Luxy has to get away. 22 damage, just does not pop quick enough. And Svan holding it down.
Looking to try and get the spray. Luxy falls. It's actually going to be the Azir distance. Oh, in comes Zuxi on the off angle, looking for more, looks for the spray, goes up against Selim. That's 4 Angry Men eliminated in the meantime, and only 1 player down for Bigatron right now. Luxy has fallen, Raze behind the headland, but he gets spotted, and Zuxi's doing so much work, Blank.
They are weathering the tide.
What? The nade! The nade from Bigatron, they dunk it over the top. Slam!
But look at this, you got stops with the laydown. Over there inside of that wall, he can be able to get a great angle here if he does get the spot, but BTR are playing this very carefully. They know this spot pretty well, and they know the angles, but right now all eyes are on 2 stops. Will he be able to get the shot off?
And very smart smoke from Bigatron right there.
There's the knock. There's the knock.
That one angle. Even if they get the knock, I mean, the uphill battle, though. This is what you were talking about. Stops is going to have sightlines on this one. Missed those first shots, unfortunately, and was taken out right there.
But at the same time, though, just the overwhelming power from Bigatron.
They have been in the center of these zones for a while. They only have 1 kill. They have 2 up. Zuxi, though, Garoza, and a grenade out of beer.
Great nade right there from Luxy to be able to confirm that. That's going to be so huge. And there goes the Molotov as well. Not opting to peek. So crucial. And he's going to go for the stand-up. That's going to give away his position to Zuxi. Zuxi's going to take that one for free. And now here comes BTR trying to get the last member. Flicks her off point. Axer gets 1. Goes for the second, but BTR just too strong, baby. Charm here up in a little bit, though. But as we go into this replay really fast, BTR... holding the shack right now with the Uzi. What? The 2-piece.
Zuxi.
What? Zuxi said, no, sir. Give me that loot, baby. And he's going to take it from him. Don't come into my shack. What are you thinking?
Play zone. Jimmy out here. Looks like Nova, they do have 1 kill. But Ryzen, F249, the squad wiper, going for those shots. There goes another one.
He's wiping squads.
getting those thirsts right before the blue zone comes and helps them out. Honestly, smart play from Bigatron.
Out nicely done, and now Execute is dropping on top of them. Haseki from 4AM taking shots onto that side. So many teams in this area, John. What a battlefield this is.
Alpha 7 on the southwestern side, they've taken heaven punishment as well, only down to Law standing, but Bigatron continue to clash with 4 angry men on the hillside. Sook has gone down, make that 2 as Shinhee is soon to follow. Very, very pressured on this forwards position. Svan trying to build it up as Haseki popped to smoke to keep his position safe for now. Ryzen, though, hits the deck, gets the first aid, and more healing soon to come.
First aid kit coming through, but they are outside in the blue right now, and with this being zone 4, it's going to start to hurt a little bit. Trying to pick up the players, trying to pick up the pieces, but they're all over the place, and Bigatron are not giving Svan any chance to do it.
No quarter being given out in the blue, as you say. The nades keep the pressure up, and that might just be the end of Svan. There he goes. Takes a tumble, and Haseki now last player standing for 4 angry men. Ryzen right on the blue. He's ready to go. He actually pushes out, spots ahead, and takes it clean off Ryzen with a final flush onto 4 angry men.
It's just too easy for Bigatron. Remember, 4
Now for 7 with only 1 point as well. That gap will continue to exist. Nova XQF won't be able to catch up that gap as well. So I'm pretty confident in saying if you're an America's player, you're looking pretty good for that super mission, Blank, and hopefully going to be getting those rewards on board unlocked. Nice stuff, but 6 teams remain.
RQ Athena currently leading in kill points with 7, 932 damage done, but it's Secret Jin. These guys did 1,454 with still 1 player left in the circle. And you know when you see Team Secret Jin with 1 player, they tend to do pretty well. They tend to get towards the top of the standings.
See how much further they can go. 1 player for Secret Jin, as you say. 1 player for Bigatron remaining. Oh, nades over the top. Luxy, you absolute monster. Playing spoiler there, Ice rocks up and they know where he is. It's a 1 versus 1 in this isolated fight, but the Blue Bees already are waiting to take the rest of this fight. If anyone shoots a gun right now, Blue Bees pop up and immediately take the head off.
Just hilarious.
Oh, come
stuff.
off it.
Yeah, just hilarious stuff coming from Luxy. Yes, sure, there were some nade changes, but you don't change the player. This guy is still...
Time over there. I think the Bigatron, they got their mindset of like, we're not messing around anymore.
Yeah.
Like, we want that #1 position. We want that cash prize. We want to be like getting $300,000 at the end of the day, which is their focal point. And I think they might actually be able to make it up there. But RQ